So we've got rust. This is what I'm going to use. Easiest way to do this is literally Alright, one thing that you do have to do is 50-50 dilute this. It's a gel, so it does need to be cleaned up. It's an oil petroleum style too, so it's some messy stuff. You wait about, it says 15 to 30 minutes depending on if the rust has disappeared or not. Most of my rust has dissolved, and I will be able to get the remainder of it with a brush. Oh yeah. Remember, this is just to dissolve it. We still have some grinding to do and other things, but you have to dissolve it. You don't want it to dry on the metal, it says. So I'm going to go down half, come back up the other half. And a lot of this will come right off. A little bit more elbow. I'm going to use the grinder on those. This is the heavy part. Must have been a leak in the roof. And the customer showed me a place right there where it was leaking, so I know it was a leak in the roof. Whew. So today's Friday, and I'm going to let this, once I wash it all up and dilute it, sit until Monday. That's why I want to dilute it, and I can do this again if I need to on Monday. Wash it all down again, and then I'm going to acetone it just to clean all the oily stuff off, and then I'll prime and paint this so it's all sealed. I should have probably left this on for a little bit longer. I got a phone call for a really good deal for solar panels, so I left, which ended up being over a 3-hour drive round trip. So I didn't have as much time to do this part as I would have liked. As you can see, a lot of the rust came up. We still have a little bit. You can see this was all rust. This was all rust. So most of it's coming up, but I'm going to want to come back and do this again. This water's getting murky.
Yuck. Yummy. All right, so this has been sitting for a little bit. Let's go ahead and pull our Scotch-Brite pad. Okay, and then wipe this off just a little bit, see where we're at. Wow, that is done. So much to that. Ugh, stinks. So I can clean it all off with this. It's actually a paint remover. This is good for the decals, but it's also something I can use here. Scotch Brite. That actually does most of the work anyway. I gotta remove the rest of these. As you can see, these are rusted and they weren't wanting to come up at the time. So they didn't. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit longer. I actually have a wire brush for that too. All right, so you can see most of the rust went away. I hand washed everything. I've already taken my gloves off, but I hand washed the bucket of water right there to dissolve all the rust. The rust oleum that was put on there. You can see how the white spots are. That's where the rust dissolved. You can see that there was large areas of it. You can see where the chemicals were. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Day 1 of the floors coming out. All the white spots are the rust that's already come up. All over. This already looks tremendously better over here. Once those screws come up, it'll be beautiful. Okay.